Greetings and good day, YouTube. How are you doing today? I said that a little weird. Had to bring attention to that because it didn't feel right. Anyways, we're going to be doing a little bit of a continuation of our dinosaur deathmatch part. We're not going to have a dinosaur deathmatch tonight. Yesterday we did a challenge, and with that challenge we actually unlocked the Dinosaurus. To get the Indominus Rex Coastal, we need to unlock at 5 stars in Jurassic difficulty. Really? Any and Jurassic. That's... okay, we'll be doing that later. Smile. I look forward to that. I don't, really. I don't. That's the secret. But yeah, we're gonna continue the sandbox... No. I said continue. Of the Dinosaur Deathmatch, which... we're not gonna have any death matches tonight. We're just gonna have a couple more dinosaurs we're gonna make. We're gonna name them. And then we're gonna go from there. We also need to figure out what exactly the quote-unquote weight class is gonna be for the dinosaurs. Because there are certain dinosaurs that feasibly cannot face up against other dinosaurs unless we knock down those dinosaurs to their weight class. I.e., you're not gonna really, like, have a Indominus Rex be able to face up against the Ceratosaurus unless you take the Indominus Rex genes and knock them down to the amount, because a non-cosmetic genes, which they only have one that you could work with, a Ceratosaurus has 4 non-cosmetics and a Indominus has 8. So if we wanted to make a potential, like, a fight happen between the two and it makes sense, Let's just, for shits and giggles, like, let's go with intuitive learning, let's go with reaction speed, let's go with, tough skin, and let's go with aggressive, right? So 126 attack, 60 defense, right? Then, we go down to the Indominus Rex, we modify it, right? As you can see, it's got a lot more. So we would either do one of two things. One, we would decide to only give it similar types of genes as this one has. So 1 resilience, 2 attack, 1 defense, right? Or we would allow an individual to be like, all right, what gene do you want? Do you want to have resilience? Do you want to have defense? Or do you want to have attack? Like so on and so forth. We could let it have 4 attack. We could have let it 2 defense, 4 attack. But I think now that I'm saying that out loud, I like that idea to be able to, like, actually have these dinosaurs potentially face each other in combat and not just completely get demolished by a stupidly overpowered dinosaur. Even though at its base form, 116.34, this Indominus Rex, 116.34 versus a Ceratosaurus of 126.60 would be an interesting fight in of itself. I think the Ceratosaurus would definitely win, right? Because of the 34 defense. So we would try to have to limit it, like, to get it down to its weight class. What was your baby again? What was your dinosaur? Hunter is good, like, Link is good. Chalashashka, my dino's good. Dragon's dino's good. Berserker's still good. Unfortunately, Berserker's actually at a stage to where they could not fight up against the Tyrannosaurus Rex. Or Indominus Rex, I mean. At least this one. Because... wait. 220... yeah, this one's pretty damn badass. As Shalashashka is my baby, and she is, or they are, I should say, a complete badass. It could, yes, it could kill an Indominus, but I don't know if it could kill an Indominus like this. 220 attack, 76 defense, versus Maybe it could. Maybe it could. But I don't think so. The 100 defense might come in clutch, but I don't know. We'd have to pin these two against each other and see. But for the most part, we would have to do a hard save because I don't think people actually want to let their dinosaurs die. Like, that's the one thing about this. They seem to get a little bit too attached to the dinosaur, which is okay. It's understandable. It makes sense. I myself am very attached to Shalashashka and would be upset if they died. However, it is a video game, and we could remake any dinosaur. And we could change them if we wanted to. That's the idea behind Dinosaur Deathmatch. I'll allow the people to do whatever they want with their dinosaurs, and allow whatever fight they want. But I don't know if I'm gonna reload and stuff like that. Now, this is the fighting ring for the dinosaur death matches. The reason they're separated like this is to allow the dinosaurs to eat, drink, and get ready to fight. And then we delete here and we delete here, leaving this as the middle buffer zone so we could put the fence back up. We also leave this and this so we know where the midpoint is in quotation marks. Now, we don't really need more carnivores. Mr. Green, that's right, I did name you Mr. Green. Because of your face. More of a turquoise color, but whatever. Anyways, we need to make a couple of potentially, like, fightable dinosaurs, right? We need to the park's pretty much already done. All we need to do is just establish more dinosaurs. So, Deinonychus. Let's make a... we could make a Deinonychus, a Dilophosaurus we could make. I wonder how good a Dilophosaurus can be. Especially considering it can have... five combat type genetics. But yeah, basically, what it's going to break down to is I want to make a couple of dinos that we could be prepared to throw out in fights, right? Dinos that aren't going to be named, but are going to fight some named dinosaurs. And I've learned from some study and stuff like that, that only things that really affect the defense or attack rating are what you want to go for, right? But yeah, we'll pop out a Pachycephalosaurus like this. Let's pop out a Tantosaurus. Sure, why not? I'm gonna make a couple of herbivore types. Let's do with a little bit of defense, a little bit of reaction speed, a little bit of a double reaction speed. I don't know if that actually matters. Intuitive learning, more reaction speed, and what gives us the most defense? Hardened skinned. $122.52. Might be a decent herbivore. See, I've learned another thing that I've learned is certain dinosaurs do not have a combat bone. So like the Gallimimus, from what my deduction has, a dinosaur has to have both a base attack or a base defense. They have to have a base defense. If they don't have a base defense, they will not be combatant type dinosaurs, right? So because the Mysosaur has a 0 defense, it is a non-combatant. because a Nodiosaur has a 42 defense, it can do combat. And so on and so forth. Let's make a pretty badass Methacanthosaurus. Tooth hardness, some reaction speed. Actually, how about some aggressiveness? Intuitive learning. Oh, no. You know what? More reaction speed. I don't even know if reaction speed actually matters. I know for a fact the genetics actually matter because we made one with a ridiculous attack and it still lost. But I don't know what exactly the effects certain genetics have on a dinosaur. A 151 attack and a 44 defense. So you're a pretty beefy dinosaur. Alright, Jazz, I do thank you for stopping by and I do hope you enjoyed your stay at the kingdom. And until next time, take care and have a good one. We're gonna go for hatchery capacity because we really don't need speed. You know what? Let's make a defense-focused Indoraptor if we can. I'm curious to see, like, because the way that it works, from what I can understand, is defense means how much attack they can negate. Right? So, if we focus entirely on defense, will that be a dinosaur that just can't be touched? There's not a lot we can do that are just defense over here. I mean, the best one would be aggressive, honestly. But if we stack, like, Jesus, that'll be the angriest one ever. Hold on. So, we're gonna focus literally on whatever gives us the most defense, right? 14. 18. Yeah, and that's probably 14 defense for all of the attack, isn't it? Yep. So this is going to be the most aggressive dinosaur around. It's already kind of aggressive, hilariously enough. 10, 11, 14 again. Yeah. 10, 10, 14. So 160, 171. Nope. 162, 175. That's the best defense we can get on a Indoraptor. 162, 175. I might literally just cheat and make this one named Shalashashka and have these two fight and see who the real Shalashashka will be. Because what is your attack? 203, 122. 203, 122. Oh, that actually might be... You know what, let's do it. We'll have it unnamed for now. We'll actually make it a different color. So, incubate you. I want to do some experimentation. So we're going to do a hard save, and we're going to figure out exactly what that's going to do for us. And then we'll go from there. Maybe. We'll see. make a Deinonychus as well. Pretty badass Deinonychus. We'll do a nice even spread of gene modifications. Make a Deinonychus that can repair itself. Okay, hold on. Keep the learning. Can we do intensive repair across the board? We seemingly can. Hyper efficient blood. I want to see if I can make one that can out heal dinosaurs, and win and come in and win in the long run. One aggressive, intensive repair, and one learning. A lot of intensive repair, a lot of hyper efficient blood. Oh, R resets the genes. That's good to know. But yeah, after this, I'm probably gonna call it a little bit earlier than I would do on a Friday, because I'm just tired. Let's release the Metrocanthosaurus and drop that in one of the places.
Understood.
Look at all the goats. How many goats?
We are pleased to welcome a Metrocanthosaurus.
So this has a healing rate of 20%, 0.20% health per second. Are you going after the goats? Yeah, you're just hunting the goat to hunt the goat, not to eat it. This can fight a velociraptor for sure. I'm trying to wait a little bit for the delay to make sure that we could knock out the Pachycephalosaurus and then a Acanthosaurus. Basically, all we're doing is we're making a whole bunch of different types of dinosaurs just to throw them in here and get them ready for a dinosaur deathmatch fight. We still need a couple more carnivores, but that's no big deal.
Confirmed.
So Metrocanthosaurus, we could probably place you not over there, not over there, not there, not there, not there, not there, not there, not there. Let's just slap you over here. Again, you might be confused as to why this is the way that it is and the dinosaurs aren't freaking out. I made a liberal use of the sandbox settings to make this park exactly how I wanted it to, so no failed incubations, no diseases, unlimited lifespan, no escapes, social population habitat requirements are disabled, while combat frequency is maximum. In the future, we may have to turn the social requirements on if we want to have like a Tyrannosaurus Rex fight a Tyrannosaurus Rex, because otherwise they won't fight each other if they're of the same species. But we made some alterations like that. Also, let us move the Pachycephalosaurus over to... we can literally just slap all the herbivores together if we wanted to. The carnivores we can't. Herbivores we kind of can, but I am going to keep them slightly separated. So that, like, if we have like 20 Pachycephalosauruses that are of different types, we can just have them over there, you know what I mean? And a Kentosaurus. We have Kentosauruses already? No. That's a Stegosaurus. And this is a... No, that's not a Cantosaurus. Flap it over here, I suppose. Yeah, Gigantospinosaurus, Stegosaurus, Chasmosaurus. So this would be Cantosaurus, and this will be Pachycephalosaurus. This is Varanox. I think we could have 2 of those in the same pen. Same for Spinosaurus. Well, again, it doesn't matter. But the problem is, the social requirements, if you disengage with the social requirements and have like 3 of these, they will fight each other to the death. And that's an unsanctioned dinosaur death match. We don't want unsanctioned dinosaur death matches. We have a couple of velociraptors that I made. Smith is actually created or sponsored by, in quotation marks, Grant Kirkland. It is a focused on attack only with only 16 defense. Basically, I'm pretty sure the first fight this dinosaur does is gonna die. But I could be wrong. We'll see though. V was named this way because of the vivid pattern, the vivid cosmetic that it has, right? It has a attack of 108 and a defense of 40. And T 9850 because it has a tundra pattern. So V, if I'm not mistaken, actually ended up defeating a base Indoraptor. So yeah. Drop this Deinonychus. Which really, I'm like thinking about it, and some of the fights we could have happen are like like send out all the Velociraptors and have like a battle royale type of thing, or like a team fights, like the Velociraptors versus the Deinonychuses.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome the Deinonychus to the park.
Like I said, I turned social need off though, so. Making a couple of different Deinonychuses, just random colors, random stuff. I'm just slapping them together. I have no idea how viable some of these will be. I'm not focused on that right now. Focused more on... Basically, this will be an experiment to see about, like, overall how well some of these genetic combinations will work. Mind you, it kind of doesn't really matter at the end of the day. We're just going to have the dinosaurs face off against each other and go from there. I'm pretty sure all that matters is attack and defense rating, but I could be wrong. No, I think I am a little bit wrong. I'm pretty sure it's like if you have intuitive learning, like if you have a nice even spread of genes, and I don't know what, or like if the order matters in their genetic makeup. Like if if they all have the same exact genetic makeup, right? A 95-61, but different placement of those genes, doesn't change anything. I don't know. I don't know.
Adding task.
But yeah, we're just preparing for next Wednesday. Like I said, this is going to be a short one because I'm tired today. Been staying up too long over the week. And I think I got some shit to do over this weekend, so I gotta kind of wrap it up a little bit earlier than I normally do. Anything else we want to make? We make a badass one of these because I'm pretty sure it has a bunch of genetics. Yeah, it has a bunch of them. So do we have any aggressive? Tooth, reaction, skin, intuitive, strong, increased bone, and aggressive. Sure, why not? A 149.85. And we have no ink. No, that's a mainly defense focused Ankylosaurus. Is it good though? Is it good defense? What is it? Null gene, rainforest, skin toughness, bone, reaction, muscle. We go with increased bone. Indoraptor's ready for release, but we want to be careful on that one. Another Deinonychus. Let's... Oh, I named that AW. Whoops.
No problem.
Maybe I didn't name it AW. Do I already have a Deinonychus or no? Velociraptor's over here, Deinonychus is over here, Dilophosaurus next. We can make a pretty buffy one of those if we wanted to. We do have an Allosaurus. Dilophosaurus, where the hell are you? Dilophosaurus, where the hell are you? Right there. There you are. There you are. Learning. Toughness. Reaction speed. Aggressive. Repair and reaction. 8861. Oh. The fighter creator. At least the other Deinonychus. Let's get these dealt with first, honestly. Before we start taking the Indoraptor and popping that out. Also, you really should knock that out.
Acknowledging asset collection request.
But yeah, we're doing a nice little setup, getting everybody ready and raring to go. You are a Methacanthosaurus. Okay. For a minute, I was like, what the hell are you? Oh wow, you look pretty vibrant.
Transporting asset.
Your accuracy leaves a little bit to be desired.
Delivery has been completed.
There you go.
Asset to be collected.
Really hope this isn't gonna be too quick.
Task received.
We are pleased to welcome you.
What did I give you? Jungle. Alright, the velociraptors are no longer there. Middle of eating gets knocked the fuck out.
Asset delivered.
So trying to think of where I want to put this one. I guess over here for temporary purposes because I do not want to put them in the same pen. Even though I do have social need turned off, that's primarily for the dinosaurs like this. Because we need like, how many Cantosauruses? Hold on. 3 Cantosauruses. 5 Stegosauruses, 4 Giantsauruses. Yeah. I mean, I do have social need turned off, so it doesn't really matter where I put the Indominuses or the Indoraptors at that point, but the problem is if I ever turn it off, well then, they fight. Probably not the smartest thing to do, release them in this order like this, but whatever. We're gonna do it anyways. If it kills one of the herbivores, oh well. Not that big of a deal. More annoying than anything, but still not that big of a deal. Oh shit. I think after I release that dinosaur and get it situated, I'm probably gonna wrap up for the evening.
Request acknowledged.
Ah, tired. Had a fun time tonight, though.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome you.
I mean, since we're kind of in the downtime, I'd like to say, because I don't think I said this already. I'm not going to do the whole thing, because I didn't say it at the beginning. The only time you're going to hear me say the whole thing is if I say it in the beginning.
Setting additional task.
Friendly reminder that if you haven't already and you're enjoying the content, you know what to do. Subscribe, like, comment, all that jazz. Clap to you there.
Asset. Collecting
Clap to you
asset.
there. So we went after the goat first. That's good to know. Clap you, Mr. Dilophosaurus. Over yonder.
En route to collect the asset.
Ugh.
Commencing asset transit.
Yeah, the population need isn't really necessary. It seems like such a short one, and it is. It's only 36 minutes long so far. But I'm like, I'm just starting to peter out here. I pretty much have everything established and set up. We have a generalized thing. We can make more fighters later. Next Wednesday, I think we can start to have the first. Maybe. I might have to just spend the weekend making random ass dinosaurs. Maybe. I'm just tired right now, man. So, because it's just me, basically, this is what I'll be doing over the weekend if I do make a bunch of dinosaurs. I'll be going like this. Alright, let's make one of these. Well, not one of these, because this is a non-fighting dinosaur. Let's make one of these. Modify the genome. Let's go with this. Let's do this. Let's just slap, basically just slapping random ass combinations together. And then I'll go through and probably try and name them all. And we probably won't have like fights between the same species, if I'm being honest, because I kind of want to have like a stupid amount of Tyrannosaurus Rexes in here, you know what I mean? And if I turned off the social need, well, that would go crazy. I have no dinosaur breakouts turned on, so while we're like both to kind of pad time, and
Asset has been delivered.
because it's so cool when people can actually like stop and look at the dinosaurs, at least in my mind it is. Too close to dinosaurs. That's too close to dinosaur. Okay. Got it. But that's not. Okay. That's too, this is too close to dinosaur, but that wasn't. Nor was that. Obstructed. I think the game's a little bit visually glitched on where the dinosaurs actually are right now. Apparently the dinosaur's not over here. I don't know where it's at. But yeah, I have options turned on to where it's impossible for them to actually break out of their enclosure. So all it's requiring us to do is basically babysit this until we can get all the enclosures finished up over here. So weird how some, like, what constitutes as being too close, like, observe. You could see that. You could so see that. That's so cool. Also, there's nothing to stop this thing from, like, literally... It looks like it could just lean its head over top of that, but it can't. God, I want that to be so much higher. Alright, there we go. So the reason I'm doing this is because I like the idea of, like, people being a little bit closer to the sides. God, it's wonky. A little wonky, but I kind of like it a little bit better because this actually allows for... Oh God, that's weird. So, that's... Wait. This is kind of good for experimentation purposes too. Are you telling me that if I do this, and then I do something like this, alright, they could just walk however they want? Yeah, whatever. I probably should just delete that. Yeah, no, that's basically what that says to me. At least in my mind it does. This is more just for people to be a little bit closer to the action. See what goes on there. Did I not? Yeah, I've made a bunch of dinosaurs. I'm probably gonna keep social need turned off and have like a bunch of different types of dinosaurs. And I'm gonna make a guaranteed rule. If you have a dinosaur fight, expect that there's a chance that it could die. So, if an individual that like had me make this Indominus Rex link, right? If you had it to where like this is just for a show dinosaur, okay, fine, whatever. But if you wanted to fight, pick your damn fight's good if you don't want it to die. Because this is what the point of dinosaur deathmatch is. People who have quote-unquote sponsored a dinosaur will be able to send it out and about. Like me, the ones that I just randomly make, I'm gonna have Shalashashka fight. Alright, that's probably gonna be the final fight that happens. Whether or not it's an Indoraptor versus an Indoraptor, I don't know. I don't think so. I think I'm gonna prevent Indoraptor, like, interspecies fighting, in all honesty. That's an Indoraptor, right? Yeah. They need more goats. The feeders are easy, the goats, not so much. Gonna have 6 goats running around at any one time. because of how many Indoraptors I may be putting up here. I should try and stagger them even more than this, but whatever. Yeah, Lily might hunt the goats just to hunt the goats. Whatever. I'm gonna babysit this a little bit to make sure they don't fight each other even with the settings turned off. I hope Shalashashka... Like, I would hope that Shalashashka wins. You know what I might do, just for shits and giggles? I want to see something. I want to see if it's actually, like, if the numbers, like, if it's a numbers game or what. So we're gonna save it here just in case. Sandbox settings, population requirements, normal. I want to see if this Indoraptor that I just made, which I made basically with a defense focus, is better than the one that I made that's generalized, right? 21.21%. 0.20, so it heals a little bit faster than mine. Oh, not population needs, social needs. That's what I need to turn off. Whoops, my bad. Social. Yep. Too populated. Really fast before those two go at each other. 0.25. 0.28. 0.22. Dalashashka. 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 Look at how many goats I have running around right now. This is silly. Are they gonna fight each other, or are they leaving their fighting out with the goats? Here they go. Here they go. Come on, Shalashashka. $94. 2 attack. Oh. 45. Wow, okay, half health. Got it. Less than half health. I was actually worried this one would... Ooh, uh-oh. Mine lost. It heals a little bit slower, so it would lose the second round too. Damn. 203, 122. So this Indoraptor might be better. I think I know what to name this one. All right. I did the hard save then. I'm good. I'm satisfied with what knowledge I have. We did a hard save just then. Well, not just then, but before we changed the settings. We'll, reload our save file. The next time we play that game, Monday, I'm gonna be coming back and I'm gonna be playing I don't know what. I mean, I do know what, or I have a feeling for what, but I might change my mind over the weekend. We shall see. This was fun, but I'm tired. It's early, the earliest I've ended stream in quite some time. But yeah, until next time, take care and have a good one.